It's not every day you get a message of someone else in the community asking you to do a video on something, but here we are. Hello and welcome to the Northern Dalek YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking a look at this. This is Mono Supreme's concept Dalek. Now, he did message me about 3 weeks ago or so, I believe, asking me if I would like a review sample just to kind of do one of these videos and talk over it and show the different process and whatnot. So I said yes. It was a really nice offer. Just want to say a massive thank you for sending this out. Honestly, it's a bit surreal in all honesty, especially like just having like a much bigger channel approaching a much smaller content creator within the community. And yeah, honestly, thank you so much. So yeah, I did want to make a video regardless on this kit, as I typically do with the other 3D printed stuff. First things first, the build quality is ridiculously good. Now, I've only handled kits from 3 other people, and I haven't experienced any really bad ones as of yet. Hopefully I don't, fingers crossed. But I'm really pleased to say that the build quality for this is really, really good. Now, I will say, and I'm not going to be like biased or anything like that because this is a review sample. I just want to be completely honest in case you are wanting to purchase one of these. The one thing I will say is, and I will put it in the light box, don't get me wrong, the video is not just going to be me talking to the camera. I will get the light box out and show it off in better detail. I will say, if you are incredibly heavy-handed or you're just a bit too rough with things, this kit will break. I had 2 breakages on mine, which is due to my own fault, don't get me wrong. It's not a fault with the quality of the print or anything like that. First things first, the kit comes in multiple different pieces. I mean, this is obviously very common for 3D printed kits and whatnot that you're going to have to put together. In terms of priming and everything like that, it was pretty straightforward. In terms of picking colours and whatnot, I definitely had an idea of what I wanted to do. I wanted it to be a blue and black Dalek. I know the original concept art is more of a black and white, but at the end of the day, this is my own take on it. So taking a look at the kit in the light box, first things first, you will notice that there isn't neck rings on this. Now, when you get your own, there will be neck rings. I chose to leave them off only because it is a concept art design. Now, if this had appeared in the show or whatever, I would have included it, but only because it's a concept art figure or concept art kit, I should say. I decided to leave it off, and that was just kind of my personal preference for the overall look. I just think the silhouette looks a lot better without those neck rings, but again, it's completely up to you how you want to make this Dalek look. It's just a very interesting yet niche design that most people who ain't familiar with how the concept art looked will even know what this is. And I kind of feel like it's a great conversation starter, especially if people come into your room or see your collection and see it and think, well, what is that? It looks kind of like a Dalek. What is it? Well, it's funny you should say that. But overall, this is the look that I went for. I gave it a matte blue paint job with a black secondary colour, and then I went over the entire thing with a silver dry brush just to bring out the details around these sections, just to make it more worn, especially around the base. I didn't bother painting the lights at the top, only because I kind of feel like they wouldn't have looked the best, and with my past history of painting Daleks, that always turns out to be the case. It's got an orange eye just to give it a lot of contrast to the blue. Over here, there's a section that you can paint, but I decided to leave mine black with silver going over it, only because it was kind of bugging me how it's only on one side and not the other. But again, that is just down to personal preference and whatnot. But overall, it's a solid kit. It's still available on eBay if you want to buy one. The arm at the front there, but the things that I broke were on the head here and there. Again, not the biggest of issues, especially because I was kind of going for that more worn, damaged look regardless. So yeah, overall, I'm really happy with it. Again, it's a solid kit and it feels great. It's really got some weight to it, especially in this section here. Just to give my final thoughts and whatnot, I just want to say the concept art Dalek, or this kind of Dalek, for example, was never one that I would have picked up or necessarily added to my collection. It just wasn't something on my radar. But having it in person and like actually owning it now, I'm quite happy to own it, just because, like I said previously, it is a very niche item to own and it's a very niche design. It's a great kit, one that I definitely recommend for anyone that really wants to get something special for the collection. Again, it is available on eBay, so there will be a link in the description below. But I just want to say again, thank you so much for sending me this as a little sample to review. I couldn't be more grateful, honestly. It was such a surprise getting that DM, and again, I just can't thank you enough for being so generous. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.